Hi guys, it's me again, going on about today's Ethology video, and today we are talking about ethology. Ethology is a study of animal behaviour, like the study of human behaviour in social organisations from a biological perspective. Kind of like the earlier, like in 18. It's like the study of animal behaviour and emphasis on behavioural patterns that occur in like the natural environment where they may interact socially and all that. It first came around in like 1895, 1900, possibly earlier, as a study of relations between like all organisms and its environments. It comes from the French word ethology, and was coined by French zoologist Geoffroy Saint-Hilaire, 1805, and from 1805, who lived from 1805 to 1861. Comes from the Greek word of ethos and logy. Ethos is a noun meaning, like ethos being like sociology, the fundamental sociological area, meaning like the fundamental character of spirit of a culture, the underlying sentiment that informs the beliefs, customs or practice of a group or society, and the dominant assumptions of people or period. In the Greek, ethos of the individual was highly valued, and like the character of disposition of group or people, person, etc., the moral element of dramatic literature that determines the character's actions rather than his or her thought or emotion. Now, so like this is kind of an expanded word from like the Greek word of custom, habit or character. So yeah, moving back to ethology. Ethology is a scientific and objective study of animal behaviour, usually with a focus on the behaviour under the natural conditions, and like the viewing behaviour of evolutionary adaptive traits that kind of adapt naturally over time, where the strong lives and the weak die, kind of thing. And it's like a word to kind of describe this is behaviourism, where this is a term that is described as describes a scientific and objective study of animal behaviours, like referring to the measured response to stimuli being changing environment or trained behaviour responses in a laboratory context, without a particular emphasis on like evolutionary adaptivity. And it's like there have been many naturalists that have studied aspects of animal behaviour through history. Well, it kind of like roots in like Charles Darwin and what he did with like his work on evolution, and like American and German ornithologists of the late 19th and early 20th century, including Charles O. Whitman, Oscar Heinroth and Wallace Craig. And like the modern discipline of ethology is generally considered to have begun during like the 1930s, with the work of like a Dutch biologist Nicolaas Tinbergen, an Austrian biologist Konrad Lorenz, and Karl von Frisch, who were joint awardees of the 1973 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. Ethology is can be a combination of laboratory and field science with a strong relation to some other disciplines such as neuroanatomy and ecology, previously slated, and evolutionary biology. Ethologists are typically interested in behavioural processes rather than a particular animal group, and can often sometimes study one type of behaviour in like aggression in like unrelated animals, like how they portray like that emotion. It's like an ethology is like rapidly growing field, and since like the start of the 21st century, like 18 years ago now, many aspects of animal communication, emotions, culture, learning, and sexuality that the scientific community like long thought it understood have been like re-examined, and like new theories and conclusions have been reached, and like new fields such as neurotheology, ethology, have been developed as a result. So like understanding ethology or animal behaviour can be important in like animal training. So like concerning like the natural behaviours of different species or breeds enable like the trainer to select the individuals best suited to perform like a required task. Like you wouldn't exactly choose police wouldn't choose a sniffer dog that couldn't do that job. It also enables a trainer to encourage the performance of naturally occurring behaviours, and also discontinuance of undesirable behaviours, kind of like to progress our own kind of thing. So we can kind of domesticate them in a way. So yeah. I'll say bye for now, and I'll see you very, very soon. Au revoir.